Just for the record, I am recording this video before Chelsea manhandle Aston Villa. I do think that will happen. So, shout out Callum Brown today. We've got a Chelsea after the window player ratings, bruv. He wanted to see how Lukaku will fit in Chelsea's tactics. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, bruv. Safe. Nickname, the Blues, because as I always say, these men came out of the blue. Owner status, loves the club, bruv. Out of all of the owners, I do believe he's definitely top 3 in the world for loving his club, bruv. Man like Abraham, whatever the hell his name is, bruv. Say. And continental competition, European Champions Cup. We all know who won that trophy, bruv. I don't even want to get into that, bruv. That's embarrassing. And as you can see from their history, the cash injection probably came around here, but that's cool. You have to do what you have to do to win, bruv. And I respect it still. We are going from Marcus Bettinelli all the way to Romelu Lukaku. So yeah, let's see what Chelsea are saying now, bruv. Alright, first and go, we've got man like Marcus Bettinelli. Now, he's definitely one of those goalkeepers that are there for registration, because as you can see from the stats, he's definitely not that good, bruv. The 2 greens that he's got in his card are his determination and his jumping reach, bruv. That tells you everything you need to know. Man can jump, and he's willing to do what he's doing when he's got 14 reflexes, 13 agility, and 13 one-on-ones, which is not that bad, actually. So out of all of the registration goalkeepers I've seen, He's one of the better ones, I'll be real. So yeah, definitely a backup though, man like Marcus Bettinelli. Alright, next we've got man like Kepa Arrizabalaga. Now, I could name you multiple goalkeepers from different leagues who are much better than Kepa, but in terms of stats, don't have nowhere near as good of stats as this guy, bruv, I swear. It's mad, man's got reflexes, agility and one-on-ones, all above 15, 14 composed. Only Lord knows how this guy's got 16 handling. The amount of times I've seen people shoot it from far and it just slips through his hands, bruv, literally. The stats are probably like that because of the press, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be real, bruv. So yeah, that's my like Kepa Arrizabalaga. Alright, next we've got Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Only difference is that he's black, bruv. Edward Mendy has brought that stability that Chelsea needed for years, all for the price of 16.5 million, which is a bargain, let's be real. But yeah, in terms of stats, bruv, man's 6'4" with 17 jumper reach and 18 error reach. Man's definitely at risk of concussion every time he jumps for that ball, because man will just bang his head on the crossbar every single time. 16 reflexes, 14 agility, 14 one-on-ones. For someone that tall, that's very good as well. So yeah, his stats will definitely improve in FM22. That's going to be a mad game. We'll see how that goes, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Thiago Silva. This guy is literally old enough to be my dad. Not even joking. And in terms of Chelsea, he's literally like a father figure for them too, because the experience that he can bring, the quality that he brought as well, that he actually brought, it's mad, bruv, let's be real. He will retire a legend. I do think that this will be his last season, and then when he does retire, he will have Chelsea on his CV. He will have another Champions League on his CV. It's peak. I can't even lie to you, man. It's definitely peak. Man like Thiago Silva, man, he's definitely that cool head above everyone else. As you can see, man's got that composure that you need. Mentally, everything is absolutely ridiculous, with it averaging about 15 or even 17. However you like it, bruv. Man like Thiago Silva, bruv, definitely a legend of the game. His legs are definitely gone down, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, if this guy does get bucked by anyone with pace, if he's not in the right position, it could get very bloody. I'm not going to lie, it could get very, very bloody, because man will just get spun. I'll be real. So yeah, man like Thiago Silva. Alright, now personally, out of Rudiger and Zuma, who do I think is better? I think they're just as bad as each other. I'll be honest, I don't really rate either of them, I'll be real. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, look at the stats, bruv. He's a no-nonsense defender. He's got 11 technique, 10 vision and 12 passing, which is obviously why he's a no-nonsense, because he's got 16 tackling in compared to that, bruv. Comparison. Anyway, when a man's got 18 strength, yeah, with 16 tackling, and he's got that trait, dives into tackles, you already know what that means. Man's just trying to just take the ball in it. If that means he's getting your legs with it, then he's getting your legs with it, but his overall game is just taking the ball off you. And I don't know why they're lying. He does not try long range passes. That's his dead first touch that you're mistaken for a long range pass. But yeah, we've got another one of those centre backs that will get split, because you can see man's got 16 pace, 15 acceleration, but 9 agility. Let me just translate that for you for those who don't understand. Yeah, so man will try and step out, well, let's say a pacey attacker's coming towards him. He might try and step out, yeah. It's inevitable that the pacey attacker's going to get past him in it. So yeah, when he eventually gets past him, man will turn around in about 10 years with that dead agility, and then when he does turn around, then he'll catch him with 16 pace, 15 acceleration, because he's obviously really fast, and then he'll make a crunching tackle last minute. That's what you'll do. Man like Antonio Rudiger, I've had enough of this guy, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Malang Sarr. Now, never seen this guy play in my life. I know he's young in real life as well, so he's definitely a prospect, bruv. They got him for free. I don't know why another team, for example Arsenal, didn't go in for this guy, because he looks like he's providing value. The only thing he's not providing is dominance in the air, which I'm not going to lie, I don't know if you can really improve that yet. I think you can improve your quality of heading, but in terms of jumping, there's nothing you can do about that still. All right, next we've got my like Andreas Christiansen. In other words, a Jacob's cracker with football boots on. That's what he is. In this game, you cannot have 8 strength and be a central defender. That's impossible, bruv. You will get snapped. Inevitably snapped. No wonder he's got 7 bravery, because he's scared, innit? You get me? He's scared because he knows what will happen if he gets shoulder to shoulder with anyone with physicality, because man will get... But yeah, if I was to cover up his strength for a little bit, yeah, you can see that he's still a quality defender. That's the only thing that's really letting him down still. Because 13 technique, 10 vision and 14 passing for a centre-back is a good pivot. Man's got execution of pass, can't see what he's doing. And he's got good technical ability as well for a centre-back. Now he's got 14 tackling. Mix that with the flipping 16 composure, 16 positioning. So he knows where to be. In terms of 12 acceleration, 15 pace, 14 agility, he's got good pace as well. He's a good defender overall. So yeah, if it wasn't for that 8 strength, he'll be one of their better centre-backs. But unfortunately, he's definitely vulnerable, which is why I wouldn't personally play him. Because if you play someone like this, they'll target him. Like, opposition managers in this game will definitely target this guy with someone with physicality, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Reece James, and immediately the first thing that comes to my head is that goal he scored against Arsenal. I don't know why. Now, when the new game is out, I do believe the first thing they're going to look at is the tackling, which deserves to be way higher than 13. The only problem with Reece James is that sometimes, and I do mean sometimes because it's kind of rare, he can kind of lose a bit of concentration, but that's not really too crucial because he's young. And then with time, that will eventually wear off. So yeah, all he needs is time, man like Reece James. You can see physically he's different, especially for his age, bruv. And he's got a wicked delivery on him as well. Another thing that I do believe they'll improve in the next game. So yeah, man like Reece James, that's all I have to say about him, bruv. So, alright, next we've got man like Emerson, one of those left backs that I will probably sign in a little save, because he looks like he can do pretty much everything that I require for a left back to do. He's got 14 technique, 12 vision and 12 passing, meaning that he can pass the ball, 14 dribbling and 14 crossing, meaning that he can pick out the ball and drive to the byline and have a good delivery as well with the cross, and he's actually got pace to do that at a good speed as well. In terms of tackling, 14, which is decent. Overall, man like Emerson, very good left back in game, and in real life he's okay as well. I'll give him that, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Ben Chilwell. If you're a Chelsea fan, let me know if you believe he's worth 50 million, because I'm not gonna lie. I know you have to pay a premium for English players, for example Harry Maguire, Ben White. You know you have to pay that extra bit of money just because they're English, innit? I know of recent times he hasn't been starting for Chelsea week in, week out, but I want to know from Chelsea fans, yeah, do you see him as quality depth or him just being on the bench because he's on the bench, bro? That's what I want to know. But yeah, in terms of stats, he's very fast, 16 pace, 14 agility, 15 acceleration, 15 dribbling, 13 crossing is decent as well, 14 composure, tackling under average, bruv. Pivot is 12 to 12 vision and 12 passing. Definitely average as well. That's what I'm saying. He looks kind of average. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, overall, that's just my personal opinion. I'm intrigued to see what you guys have to say about him, bro. Man like Ben Chilwell. Alright, next we've got man like Cesar Azpilicueta. Now he's a lot younger than I thought he would be, and he's very versatile as well. Either footed, he can win the ball comfortably, and mentally, he's completed the game of football. The physicals, they're not in his control, bro. So if he does get spun, it's not your fault. That's what I'll say to him. I'm not going to lie. Overall, I'll probably keep him as a right back because he's got that 15 crossing. Treat him a bit like someone like Joshua Kimmich, who also can't dribble, but has got, he can't even pass. I'll be real now. I can't treat this guy like Kimmich. I'm probably going to have to put him centre back still. Might like Azpilicueta. But then again, he's got 9 strength. He's a utility man in this game for me. In real life, he can do what he does, but in this game, he's definitely going to be a utility man for me still, man, like Cesar Azpilicueta. Remember when I told you, man, that this guy should be playing target, man? Look at his stats. Tell me I'm lying. You get me? You can do everything that you want for a striker, and then some more. For a target, man's got 16 heading, 13 jump reach, 15 strength, so he can definitely hold up the ball. In terms of rolling it off, 14 technique for vision and 14 passing, so he can definitely roll it off as well. 14 finishing. Where's the long shots? 14 as well. Come on, bruv. Composure, 14. 14 anticipation as well. This guy's a striker. He's not a left back. You can see when he's playing left wing back for Chelsea, that's just a little Tavernier thing. He's actually not playing fullback. He's a false striker. That's what he is, bruv. Man like Marcos Alonso, that's all I'm going to say, bruv. This card I've got bookmarked, yeah? I've got it bookmarked. And the reason why I've got it bookmarked is because that pivot is unacceptable. For someone like Kovacic, who's one of the silkiest midfielders, I repeat, the silkiest midfielders that I've watched, yeah? To have a pivot like that is an absolute disgrace. And I don't support Chelsea. I know it might sound like I do because I'm impartial right now. I'm just being honest. That pivot is shocking. Man's got 17 technique. Understandable. but 12 vision and 13 passing. This guy's literally just got a goal and an assist, bruv. Literally, I've witnessed him make the most dirty through ball to Lukaku I've ever seen, bruv. And you wouldn't do that with 12 vision and 13 passing. So yeah, man like Kovacic, that's just what I have to say about him very quickly. But yeah, very similar to someone like Raheem Sterling. He can dribble very, very well. But not just dribble, he dribbles like he's holding 2 handbags, bruv. I'm not even joking. Watch him play. But I ain't even got a problem with it because he's spinning guys for free. Flipping 17 first touch, bruv. 17 composure as well. I don't know what fraud pod was doing, yeah? But man was putting him deep playing playmaker. You do not put someone like this that can pick up the ball and drive like that as a deep playing playmaker. You don't do that, bruv. He's even got 14 tackling overall. Man like Kovacic, yeah? I'm expecting drastic improvements to this card, bruv, because that pivot is absolutely unacceptable. Let's move on, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Lewis Baker. Now, let me tell you what he's cooking. Absolutely nothing. If the ball is in open play, I'm not going to lie, he's pretty much useless. I'll be honest, innit? Like, you can see the amount of greys. They're not there for no reason. He's really useless. But in dead ball situations, that's the only time where I'll even think of calling him, because in terms of penalties, he's got 17. Free kicks, 15. Corners, 16. So yeah, he's definitely a dead ball specialist. And a dead ball specialist only. Very, very one-dimensional, and it's not even in a it is in a bad way, because if the ball's in a dead if the ball's in open play, is useless. Like I've said before. Let me get off this card. It's irritating me. Alright, next we've got man like Jorginho. I forgot to say about Emerson as well. Man won the Champions League and the Euros as well. The difference is when Jorginho is playing, he's crucial in both competitions, bruv. Let me explain. Under Lampard, Arsenal's playing against Chelsea, and I remember they was running that midfield. Arsenal was running the midfield because Jorginho was on the bench at the time. Lampard makes a substitution 30 minutes into the game, and what do you think happens when Jorginho comes on? He changes the whole game, because this guy's literally the heartbeat of this Chelsea team. If you man mark him out of the game, then you might have a chance. And I'm not saying that you're going to win because the other players are so good now. But at the time, if you man marked him out of the game, you beat Chelsea. I can't lie. So yeah, man like Jorginho. 19 penalty taken. Now let me tell you something. The way these man take these jump, hot bunny penalties, whatever the hell they are, yeah, it's hella smart because it buys you extra time. So by the time you're in the air, the goalkeeper's already decided which way they're going. So you just go the opposite way. It's hella smart still. So yeah, man like Jorginho, very intelligent footballer. As I'm recording this video, I'm literally witnessing Saul getting dragged off at half time because he's played that dire. See, now I don't know what it is, yeah, but my friend Mo, shout out Mo, said that this guy is shit and they should have never got him on loan. And I'm witnessing him absolutely stinking out the place. And I'm not even joking. Stat-wise, he looks amazing because man can do anything, anywhere. Like, there's no issue in terms of his stats, bruv. It's just real life. There's issues there, man. And I know there are underlying issues as well, because no one knows what's going on with this guy. No one knows, bruv. And I will not be surprised if by FM22, they change that media description from world-class midfielder to something else, which resembles the player that he actually is right now, because he's definitely not world-class, I'll be real. Man like Saul, whatever the hell his last name is, I've never heard it until now. I wonder why. Alright, now next we've got man like N'Golo Kante. Now, if I could speak to the creators of this FM card, I would like to ask why he's got 11 dribbling and has the trait runs with ball often, when we all know this guy can dribble, and I've seen it now. He can definitely dribble. Still, man like N'Golo Kante. Trying to dribble past this guy is like trying to drive through London with tinted windows next to a police station. You're going nowhere. Guys, is there any point when a man's got 20 work rate, 20 teamwork, man's willing to take in your tactics, 19 tackling, meaning precision of tackling? No yellow cards for this guy, because more time he's getting the ball in. That's all I'm going to say, because he's just OP. I'll be real. I remember before I was talking about how he can't really pass, which he's kind of improved in the space of the time when I've made that last video, which is mad. It's actually mad, because now his passing doesn't even look too bad, I'll be real. Man like N'Golo Kante, world-class midfielder. That is a world-class midfielder. Alright, next we've got man like Ross Barkley. I think he had a decent spell at Aston Villa, if you ask me. I think he was decent, tearing it up with Grealish at some times as well. But yeah, the reason why he was loaned out to Aston Villa, the reason why he wouldn't really start for Chelsea unless it's a Carabao Cup game against Stevenage, bruv, is because man's got 11 decisions. Like, that's the thing. Like, man will never... Okay, did I just say Carabao? I meant to say FA Cup, guys. Fucking hell. But yeah, listen, man just hasn't got the right decisions mentally. It's absolutely shocking, which is why he's never going to get to those heights that he could have got to when he was younger, innit? Because of his mental ability. 18 strength, madness. 16 dribbling, 16 first touch, also mad as well. 15 long shots. Ask Liverpool about those long shots. And that's all I have to really say. So yeah, man, like Ross Barkley, definitely a bench warmer, bruv. You're better off getting a heater, I'll be real. Alright, next we've got man like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now you're going to have to ask a Fulham fan if you think he had a decent loan spell, because I would not be able to tell you, because I don't watch Fulham. I'll be honest, bruv. It's too painful. But anyway, man like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you can see 14 dribbling, 14 finishing, 14 composures. Good. 15 technique, 14 vision and 13 passing is okay. If it's a shadow striker, that's understandable, because if he's meant to be getting more goals than assists, then that makes more sense, which he probably is. Yeah, if he's a shadow striker, then I ain't really got a problem with that still, I'll be real. So yeah, man, like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he's 24, 25 in real life. I won't be surprised if they loan him out again, and right now he's definitely surplus to requirements. Fringe player, one of those roles there. Maybe in Tuchel's system he might thrive, but as of what I see, he's definitely gonna get loaned out again or sold, bro. One of the two. Man like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So next we've got man like Kai Havertz. This guy is providing value now and improving at the same time for his future, which is why he started off slow. That's why he started off slow, because now in the future he's gonna be world class. I'm not gonna lie, especially if Tuchel's still there, he's gonna be crazy, bro. Look at the Champions League final. Who was the scorer in that? I wonder who it was, fucking. And there's a reason why I'm saying this, and that's because of his mental ability. There's no way someone that young, this guy is 22 in real life, 21 in game, should be possessing 17 composure, 16 off the ball, bruv, 17 vision. Things like this, yeah, I will take him further, because he can actually use his head, bruv. He makes the right decisions. Another reason why he's going to do well is because not a lot of cams can create and finish at the same time, but he can. I'm even confused if he's a shadow striker or a creator, because he's literally both at the same time, which is brilliant. Look at Batman. Would Batman be more effective with one gadget or multiple? Safe. Alright, next we've got man like Mason Mount. Now, why the hell is his long shots lower than his finishing? To me, that doesn't make any sense. This card needs some work. I see 15 technique, 12 vision and 15 passing. Chelsea fans, is his vision that bad? Is his tackling not better than 11? I'll be honest, bruv. I'm just being real. Let's be real. Can he dribble? Let's be real. I don't know if he can dribble. You might need to let me know, bruv. But yeah, 20 work rate, 20 stamina. Similar to Kante. You're not getting okay now. You'll probably get past him, but he's never going to give up, innit? That's what I'm going to say. He will never give up still. Yeah, man like Mason Mount. The way this guy at one point had Chelsea on his shoulders, this card needs some work. Still, I'll be. Alright, next we've got man like Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now, Chelsea fans, do you see this guy as an asset? Or if Bayern Munich make a bid of like 100 million, would you willingly accept that bid, bruv? That's all I need to know. As of now, he looks like a wide, versatile, creative player, not a cut inside and bang it winger like a Martinelli or a Greenwood. Now, he's more of a head up kind of winger. That's what he is still, because he's creating. As you can see, his finishing is 9, his long shots are 8. He has no business shooting, but in terms of creating, 15 technique, 14 vision and 15 passing, which is very good, yeah? 15 first touch, 15 dribbling, 15 crossing, which is also very good. The decision's under average by 1, but he's 19, 20 in real life. I definitely trust that to improve. Man's either-footed as well. He's definitely spinning, man. Just ask, bruv. I know he spins, man, all the time. I know he does, bruv. I'll be real. So yeah, man like Callum Hudson-Odoi, those questions I asked, let them be answered, innit? You man in the comments, let me know still. So yeah, man like Callum Hudson-Odoi, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Hakim Ziyech, bruv. He's one of those players where the person that could be the biggest downfall to him is himself. Let me explain. So, as a defender, you can't really do anything when a player's got 16 technique, 17 vision and 15 passing. He can definitely split a defense with that. 15 dribbling, 17 flair. You're going to get spun. If you press him, you're going to get spun. If you back off, he's going to put the ball in a dangerous position where you can't do anything about him as well. Long shots 14. Yeah, he's going to bang it as well. So, that's what I'm saying. In a building up situation, let's say Chelsea are trying to counter attack the play now, where his decisions are going to be crucial. I'm not going to lie, he's the only person that can mess up himself, because if he makes the wrong decision, he's got the ability, but he can make the wrong decision. That's the only problem. So yeah, that's my like Hakim Ziyech, bruv. That's the only issue I have. It's the decision making. That's the problem. Alright, next we've got my like Timo Werner. 11 bravery in full effect. For some reason, whenever this guy's in front of goal, he's got that slow time thing. Someone like Thierry Henry had that slow time thing. The only difference is when he's in goal, it all slows down. And when Henry shoots, you know it's going in. But the difference is when he shoots, My lord, he's missing. I don't know why every time he shoots it misses, yeah? Well, most of the time he shoots, he misses. This is probably why he gets more assists than goals now, because he's just too scared. Hence why he's got 11 bravery, bro. Now, this guy will definitely get into some very good positions because he's got work rate. The determination is not that good, but he's got aggression as well. So he's got grit, yeah? And he's got mad pace, 18 acceleration, 18 pace. I done told you, man. I've seen this guy run. He's off. I'm not going to lie. He's giving everyone a clean set of heels, bruv. He is, bruv. Definitely. But yeah, if he's going to pick up something from Lukaku, at least let that be shot power, because he needs to know how to just put the ball in the back of the net. And I do believe if he's trying to play that composure finish, yeah, where you're trying to place it, I don't think that's going to work with him still. Even in front of goal, man's missing easy chances. He just needs to put his foot through the ball. And if Lukaku teaches him how to do that, then he could be a lot more deadly than he already is. So yeah, man, like Timo Werner, bruv. Hilarious striker, though. That guy makes me laugh, man. He's just flipping hilarious. All right, next we've got man like Christian Pulisic. Now, you better put that dribbling up to about 18 because that's what it deserves to be. That's my guy right there, man, like Pulisic. I'll be honest, 14 finishing is a bit too high. I'll be real. That's way too high for man like Pulisic, bruv. He's got good first touch, good flair, the dribbling is very good, the agility. He's leaving man behind, I can't lie. I've seen him spin. The way he wriggles through people, you can't do a thing about it. All right, next we've got man like Charlie Masunda. This is an unfortunate story of injuries, man. That's what injuries can do. It can really mess up a bright prospect's career. That's what it's done. You can see 8 balance, he's finished now. I can't lie, man is definitely wobbling as I'm making this video. Fact. And lastly, we've got man like Romelu Lukaku. Shout out Callum Brown. Now, let me tell you something. I told you at the beginning of this video, I was making a video as they're playing Aston Villa. How dare this guy get a through ball from Kovacic, who I told you about, who has a pivot that's way too low, yeah? Man got that through ball. Instead of doing what a normal striker would do and just placing it with his left foot into the near post, yeah? He decides to chop Twanzebe in two. He was like, you know what? You used to play with Man United. Fuck Man United. Let me do you. And he done him. I'm not going to lie. He chopped him in two. And then with the weak foot, yeah? The weak foot. Man puts it in. And then not just that, yeah? Man scored another goal. I think that one went top bins. Top bins. Bruv, this guy is just elite, bruv. He's ridiculous. Man like Romelu. Fuck. 20 strength, yeah? Let me tell you something. 20 strength. Listen, centre-backs are known to be more physical than attackers, yeah? But when you've got an attacker that knows where the goal is, can jump, and is good in the air, man's got 20 strength. There's nothing that a defender can do, because you don't want to jump with this guy in the air because he will embarrass you. Ask man like Pablo Mari and Ben White what he done to them, because man will do you dirty. Still, man's got 20 balance. You knock him off the ball, and believe it or not, man's still got the ball because you just can't get the ball off him. Man's got 20 strength, bro. It's impossible. Can't lie. So yeah, man like Romelu Lukaku, I've seen it firsthand. Again, that man's just dangerous, isn't it? Like, man's come back on some vengeance thing. Man's literally a superhero right now, bruv, for Chelsea, bruv, because they needed that striker. Man's came back and now he is that striker with another brace, bruv. Witnessed that with my own 2 eyes as I'm making this video, literally right now, bruv. So yeah, man like Romelu Lukaku, 90 plus 3. It's game over, guys. It's game over. Shout out Callum Brown. Let's line these men up, bruv. Safe. Before I line them up, I just want to quickly talk about Chelsea very quickly. Now, that's a good team, innit? That's a very good team. They've spent money sometimes wisely, apart from a couple, panic buys and that. Apart from that, it's been wise spending. Like, there's a couple bargains in that first team as well. Champions League winners, bruv. So it's not even a joke thing no more. Man has to take them serious. And I know they are bigger than Arsenal now because they do shit in the Europe thing. Like, they actually go to Europe and do things. It's not just a domestic thing with Chelsea still. So I have to respect it, bruv. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna really say. They're a good team. Let's line them up. Let's see how Lukaku will slot into a system, how to use him effectively, bruv. Very quickly, I almost forgot about Trevor Chalobah. This guy has been immense since he's been promoted from Chelsea's youth team, man. And he's been on loan as well. He just come back on his thing, and they're playing him centre-back already. This guy was meant to be a centre midfielder, bruv. So yeah, you have to respect what Trevor Chalobah's doing. In real life, he's amazing. I've seen it now. He's definitely good still. In game, he's going to get improved by next game. I do expect to see strength at least 15, bruv. The pivot will be better. Tackling will be better. So yeah, it's just a matter of time with this guy in game. So yeah, man like Trevor Chalobah. Now, in terms of tactics to suit Lukaku, we're going to do a tactical style of gegenpress. The reason why is because it's automatically on counter-attacking, which is what's going to suit him best, bruv. Look at the goals they scored today from the counters, bruv. Now, counter-attack when possession has been won and when possession has been lost, counter-press that. The three at the back with no fullbacks is designed to soak up pressure in it. So that's why we've got Rudiger, no nonsense on cover to accommodate Thiago Silva and Chalobah. So that's what we're going to be doing to soak up the pressure, bruv. And that's real life Chalobah, not in game Chalobah. Mendy in goal just on some stop the shots thing as well. And now on the wide areas we've got Alonso. Yeah, you can see that they're both on support. That's because we're trying to get crosses into Lukaku in it. You can also see Kante's on support because he's a box-to-box midfielder. Kovacic is the only midfielder that's on attack, bruv. Ziyech and Havertz, you can choose for them to be on support or attack for this situation because we're trying to support one player, because that's all it's about, supporting one player. We're going to put them both on support as well. So yeah, we've got Havertz and Ziyech on support. Just feed the ball to Lukaku. That's all it is, bruv. That's all you have to do. Just get the ball up to him. This guy is an advanced forward when he's on the ball. Off the ball, he's running at people. Or you could do this, make him a target man if you wanted to, depending on the opposition in it. So yeah, but yeah, he can still get in behind anyway. He's got pace in it, like I've told you, man. This guy's got 18 pace, bruv. So yeah, he's still getting in behind regardless. Let's look at his tactics specifically. The instructions that I'm giving Lukaku right now will only suit him if he's getting a lot of the ball. Hence why you've got everyone else on support, bruv, just getting him the ball, bruv. When he gets the ball a lot, he'll be able to shoot more often. He can score a lot of solo goals, as you've seen, bruv. He'll dribble more, bruv, makes the most direct passes possible, roams from position, mixed with moves into channels that it means that you won't be able to mark him as effectively as you would if he's just stationary in it. So yeah, that's man like Lukaku. He's already got tackle harder. His pressing is amazing. So yeah, that's the instructions that I'm putting for Lukaku. And that is how the Chelsea team is looking after the window. That's the team that won the Champions League, innit? And now they've gone and added one of the best strikers at the time in the world, bro. So yeah, it's mad. Let's see how it goes for this season, man. They're definitely competing for that title, as you can see. Just look at the table right now. I'm probably gonna wrap up this today's football. It was Saturday today. Let's wrap up today's football, man. Let's see how that goes as well. So yeah, you man, if you like that video, shout out Callum Brown one more time. If you like the video, subscribe to the content you don't expect from me, and I'll see you in my next episode, bro. Safe.